On Saturday, Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard joined the ever-growing list of Democrats running for president in 2020. The Iraq War veteran kicked off her campaign with a rally in her home state of Hawaii.
It is this principle of service above self that is at the heart of every soldier, at the heart of every service member. And it is in this spirit that today I announce my candidacy for President of the United States of America.
The Hawaii lawmaker is known for her controversial foreign policy positions, like that decision to meet with Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad in 2017. Remember that? She's also run into trouble for past comments against homosexuality. Honolulu Civil Beat Washington correspondent Nick Grube has more on the candidate's platform, and he joins us now. Good to see you, Nick.
Hi, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
So, Congresswoman Gabbard says she's running an anti-interventionist,
It doesn't really roll off the tongue,
Democrat who supports a populist economic agenda. What does that mean?
Well, that's actually a really good question. The Congresswoman has been talking about the need for the United States to get out of what she describes as counterproductive regime change wars. And basically, she has similar views as President Trump used to hold as far as staying within the United States and not going out and participating in, and again, something she describes as military adventurism.
So let's talk about this decision to meet with Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad. She took a lot of criticism for it. Some people even called her an apologist for him. At this point, what's her stance on the regime? Do we know?
Well, I think that she's defending her decision to go meet with President Assad in 2017. The way she's couching that today appears to be as a means to sort of almost reach out to the people we disagree with as a way to build bridges for peace. And I don't know if the viewers had a chance to really listen into her entire speech, but she really is trying to describe herself as a peaceful warrior. Remember, she's a member of the Hawaii Army National Guard and is also painting herself as the peace candidate in the 2020 race.
Gabbard has also faced scrutiny for her past stance on homosexuality. She even once touted working for her father's anti-gay group that backed conversion therapy and actively opposed same-sex marriage in Hawaii. At least one other potential candidate in her field is openly gay, as well as a fellow vet. So, how is her campaign explaining this?
Well, I think that this is a view that many people in Hawaii have known Representative Gabbard held for many years. Her and her family were big opponents of same-sex marriage. But when the Congresswoman decided to run for Congress, she decided to sort of back away from those views and now is saying that her views have changed and were, in fact, the result of growing up in a conservative household. Now, it is kind of interesting that before she even launched her campaign and before she even released her campaign video, she had to release an apology video to people for her past anti-gay views, which were more than just not believing that same-sex marriage, for instance, should be between a man and a woman, but were outright hostile and extreme for what we see in most Democratic candidates.
So is it your sense, Nick, that this is not about political expediency, that her views have actually changed, or understanding that she's got to now build a national platform that appeals to all Americans, she's looking at this as a way to probably broaden her image and broaden the base of people that would vote for her, but she doesn't really hold those views?
Well, I think that that's a question that's better asked of her, but I think that there are a lot of people who are skeptical of what she truly believes, and as you said, whether she is doing this for political expediency purposes.
So healthcare is sort of turning out to be this hot button issue for the Democrats running for president. Everyone wants to know where they stand. Democrat Senator Cory Booker, who's also a fellow presidential hopeful, told CBS this morning that he supports Medicare for all. What does the Congresswoman feel? What's her stand on health care?
Yeah, she has the same views. She believes in Medicare for all and falls in line with many of the people who are within the Bernie Sanders camp. I mean, her and Senator Sanders are relatively close. I mean, as happened in 2016, she came out and endorsed his candidacy over that of Hillary Clinton. And since then, she has taken on many of the same ideas and mantles that he has as well.
All right, Nick, thanks so much for that insight into Tulsi Gabbard. We'll be watching.
Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it.